Captain's log supplemental. With the help of our former allies, we were able to force Tyrell's collective into retreat from Deep Space Nine. While the Klingons believe this is a sign of victory, I am a bit more cautious. Without the support of DS9, we lose the advantage of choosing the time and place of our engagement. However, the alternative of letting Tyrell escape so she can replenish her drones and ships would be foolhardy. We have no choice but to pursue her to whatever ground she has chosen for this final confrontation.
Enterprise, standing by.
Course set, Captain.
There she is. I can see why she's chosen this sector to make her stand. Sensors indicate that area has high concentration of polaric ion energy.
Polaric ion energy? But it's so unpredictable. It's unstable enough to destroy her and everything else within 100,000 kilometers.
Tyrell isn't going to make this easy. It will be a hunt to the last. And unstable or not, she seems to have harnessed the power of this nebula effectively.
Picard, my ships are registering a large energy pocket forming around Tyrell's vessel. Looks to be a shield of some kind. This Vulcan is cunning.
I've never seen that kind of shield configuration before. There are similarities between regenerative shielding we've encountered in the past, but this is much more complex.
She must be using the nebula's unique properties to bolster her shield matrix. That would give her a vast source of power to defend herself. In any case, it's more than any of our weapons can penetrate. She's not going anywhere. The safest place in the galaxy for her right now is in that string.
I agree. There is no sense in leaving the only safe haven in the sector.
Picard, my sensors are picking up some kind of anomaly. What is this Takek doing?
I'm not sure. It seems like some kind of subspace rift.
Sensors indicate a tachyon pulse emanating from the phenomena.
It's a transwarp conduit. She's trying to bring in reinforcements.
Admiral, is there any way to close this conduit?
Yes, but this one doesn't read the same as the ones I've encountered in the past. The energy signature is much greater than normal. I think Tyrell is sustaining it from the power she's drawing from the string. It's unlikely our torpedoes will be able to collapse it. At least not completely. If we want to shut that conduit down, we're going to have to shut her down.
My chief engineer is working on the problem, Admiral. But our first concern must be dealing with these new arrivals. Some of the ships coming through the conduit aren't registering on our sensors as active. Their power matrix readings are highly unstable. This conduit must be having some undesirable side effects on those vessels. I'd stay clear of them, as they are likely to self-destruct.
Agreed, Jean-Luc. I've received communications over subspace that more help is on the way. Let's take them down a peg before our friends show up. Focus on the active Borg vessels and steer clear of the unstable ones.
Borg vessels approaching.
Phasers locked. Direct hit to enemy sensors. Direct hit to enemy engines.
Borg vessels approaching.
Stand by to fire phasers. Phasers locked on target, sir. Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Course set, Captain.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessels approaching.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Enterprise, standing by.
Initiating warp. Aborting warp, Captain.
Proceeding to warp.
Tyrell has called out the big guns, gentlemen. That's a Borg tactical cube.
Admiral, you've encountered one of these before. What can we expect?
We damaged the cube internally, and we had the help of a Borg sphere to destroy it. Tactical cubes are extremely well armored and very destructive.
Then we fly to a real challenge. This day will be one to remember through the ages.
If we coordinate our attacks on the vessel, we might be able to better penetrate its armor.
Excellent suggestion, Praetus. Enterprise to all Allied vessels. Bring your weapons to bear on the tactical cube. Let's see if we can't get this nut to crack.
Warping to your coordinates.
Proceeding to warp.
Enterprise, standing by.
Engaging warp drive.
Heading set.
Aborting warp, Captain.
Lock phasers. Phasers ready, Captain.
Enterprise, standing by.
In phaser range, Captain. Phasers locked.
The cube has been destroyed. Good work, everyone.
Course set, Captain.
Your assimilation is inevitable.
Phasers locked.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Enterprise, standing by.
Borg vessel destroyed.
We've achieved our objective.
Magnificent how brightly these Borg ships flare against the stars. What now, Picard?
Our engineers have been working, and I believe we have a plan. We've called in the USS Scott. He should arrive here momentarily.
Captain Picard, we have the equipment you requested.
Excellent, Scott. We'll make the necessary modifications via remote link.
Confirmed, Enterprise. Captain, we've also been modified to serve as a deep space repair and rearm vessel. You need only to get close and hail us to initiate the process. We'll remain here and guard the sensor pods and provide any support to ships that require it.
Understood. Picard out. We're modifying these sensor pods the Scott brought to emit a magneton pulse.
Isn't that something the Dominion used to use?
Yes, but we've been experimenting with ways to adapt the magneton field to block certain types of subspace ruptures at their point of formation. An anti-subspace weapon, if you will. We thought it might come in handy someday. That day appears to have arrived. We'll have to get each one to a specific location on the two opposite ends of the string. Once they're in place, we can activate the pulse.
Very well. Let's get these sensor pods where they need to go. Prepare tractor beams. Never a dull moment with you, Captain. You sure know how to show a lady a good time.
You said it yourself, Admiral. I get all the easy assignments.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessels approaching.
Enterprise, standing by.
We're in position.
Engage.
Aborting warp, Captain. Engaging tractor beam. Board ships, Captain.
Aye, Captain. Warp speed ahead.
Enterprise, standing by.
Heading set.
Phasers locked on target, Captain. Board ships, Captain.
We're in position.
We've reached the optimum deployment zone for the first sensor pod. Disengaging tractor beam. First sensor pod is in position. Beginning power-up procedures.
This is going to draw the Borg to the pods like bees to honey. All ships on alert. We have to keep the pod protected until the second one is in position.
Course set, Captain. Captain, it's the Borg. Course set, Captain.
Engage tractor beam.
Borg vessels approaching.
Second sensor pod has been set. Initiating auto-start sequence. I'm reading heavy damage to the sensor pod. We'll have to do better if we don't want to lose it. They've destroyed the first pod. We'll have to get one of the reserve units and redeploy.
We have torpedo lock, Captain.
Warp speed.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessels approaching.
Course set, Captain.
We've destroyed the target.
Our shields are down.
We've destroyed the target. Borg vessel destroyed.
Enterprise, standing by.
Borg vessel destroyed.
A sensor pod is gone. We're running out of time. Set course back to the Scott to pick up the reserve unit.
Heading set.
In phaser range, Captain.
Stand by to fire phasers.
Phasers ready, Captain. Engaging tractor beam. Engaging tractor beam.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessels approaching.
Enterprise, standing by.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Enterprise, standing by.
Engaging warp drive.
Enterprise, standing by.
Course laid in.
We're in position.
We're in position.
Full power to engines.
First sensor pod is in position. Beginning power-up procedures.
Engaging tractor beam. Diverting energy.
Borg vessels approaching.
Borg vessels approaching.
Captain, enemy shields are down. Phasers ready, Captain.
Course set, Captain.
Borg vessels approaching.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Course set, Captain.
Engage tractor beam.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessels approaching.
Enterprise to fleet. We're in position.
Second sensor pod has been set. Initiating auto-start sequence. Startup sequences have been finalized. We're bringing the sensor pod's pulse generators online now.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Stand by to fire phasers.
Borg vessels approaching.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Borg vessel.
This is not logical. I am losing the necessary power to maintain the conduit and our shields. All Borg units, form a perimeter around my vessel.
I can smell the scent of victory in that. Nowhere left to run. And surrounded.
An end could be close. Having chosen this location to hide, the Vulcan neglected to factor in that the string has a destabilizing effect on warp fields. She will not be able to escape.
Events have certainly changed in our favor. We haven't beaten her yet. Our sensors are reading increased activity within the dormant Borg vessels. She's bringing them out of regeneration. Prepare to engage the remaining Borg ships. Tyrell cannot be allowed to escape.
Nav torpedo lock, Captain.
Lock favored.
Borg vessels approaching.
Photon torpedoes ready.
Borg vessel destroyed.
Photon torpedoes ready. Borg vessel destroyed. Borg vessel destroyed.
Captain's log, stardate 57332.5. Victory. Though we have thwarted Tyrell's master plan, a victory begs the question, where do we go from here? The Borg have once again left us picking up the pieces, honoring our dead, and hoping for the future. My responsibility here is inescapable. The ripples in the water are a consequence of my actions. However, I have come to live with an understanding that all things have a bane, and this one, the Borg, haunt me the most. I could hear Tyrell in her final moments calling out to me. Whether it was the Vulcan or Borg in my mind, I wonder which we destroyed and which one was set free.